I'd welcome you, would-be consumer, but we are not a retail operation. Please visit the various consumer locations around Fairfield. I was meant to have help, but they lacked the barest amount of gray matter it takes to keep from getting locked up by excessive corporate malfeasance. So, I'm on my own here, breaking my back, trying to buttress all these vines on top of all my other jobs. Oh, the bits I wouldn't pay for some of those mechs the Protectorate used to work this place. So, is there anything else, or can I get back to work?
I can't have that because I locked that out. But because we read that terminal, apparently, yeah.
You read my terminal? How embarrassing. The compliance adjusters broke the door lock when they arrested my predecessor, and I haven't gotten around to fixing it yet. Not that I thought anyone had come snooping. I'd made careful arrangements to tie up everyone's loose ends. Everyone except you, it seems. So, why are you so interested in my other work? Huh. Assertive, ambitious, and aggressively self-deterministic? A go-getter who's not afraid of getting into the muck if there might be profit in it? You know, I've been looking for some backfills with... Wonderful. Your jib is exactly the kind of cut we could use right now. And I've got a whole cartridge of bits that's been waiting for someone to earn it. I'm part of Sub Rosa. We're a group of merchants, information brokers, and commodity...
Yeah,
We're the
your
best way
black
to get things
market.
done in anti-space if you're looking for... They were rubes, nitwits, dolts so lacking in faculties that they couldn't handle the minuscule, and by that I mean damn tiny, amount of they had to be dealt with so we could all get back to work. And now that I'm here, things will... So, long as your brain pan's filled with more than a half-dead sprat spinning... Well, isn't that just wonderful? I had no suspicion when you walked through my door that you'd help resolve the last of the morass Paradise Island has become for us. And all we need you to do is access Quartermaster Cardos. It's already been resold, so having it in her system could become problematic. Expunge it, and I get you some bits, and the friendship of Sub Rosa all over the system. You get me? And I'll be waiting here with...
Yep, so now we just run over this way. And because we have the bucket helmet...
What's all this talk I'm always hearing about middle and lower management?
Actually, real quick, since we're over here... Workbench. Oh yeah, I got no companion, so can't do that. And let's just go ahead and break down on the jump. And there we go. Actually, does this thing have anything for... Let's see. Plasma blade. That could be good. Where do I find an SMG at before? Never seen one. Oh wait, there's another defense grip. Against all sources, including range, while blocking. That could be good. Lead on hits. Humans and creatures. Decreases base damage. Did not realize my mouse was still on screen. Ability grip. Ease use of the weapon, granting critical chance and critical hit damage. Now that is something I might like. And then shotgun stuff. Let's just go ahead and buy this. And plasma at the expense of lower damage. Plasma damage stacks burn, dealing increased damage over time to the target. Not sure whether I want that or not. How many mods can my yeah. Okay. So there's a grip and there's an attack. So either I could get that defense one or I could just use this. I'm going to use this because this sounds better to me. Because one of the perks I'm going to get, or one of the flaws I'm going to get, is being bad at defending. Basically, I get increased damage, but my blocking is less effective.
Void, take this terminal and trap. If you're about to blast me about fixing that void-forsaken terminal, it'll have to wait. You must be thinking of some other brand of coffin nails. Andy's Coronas are made with only the best carcinogenic substitutes. Guaranteed to extend your life, not shorten it. It's also the only smoke worth a good damn on this moon. Here, try a pack. On me. Glad I can please one person today. Can't say my actual taskmasters are too happy with me. I'm getting pressure from the folks up top to deploy these Protectorate drones to the military camp on behalf of Auntie's Choice. But that terminal's been giving me some trouble. The drones are ready to launch. All that needs doing is fixing their targeting priorities so they mark us. You'd think so, huh? But these Protectorate systems aren't like ours back home. Trip the wrong switch and you get locked out. Have to start all over. Ask me how I know. Ding, ding, ding. Looks to be we got ourselves a winner, folks. Sometimes you gotta get away from the problem in order to solve the problem. Guessing that means you're flat out of ideas? Figures. Not that I need the help of some Protectorate townie, understand, but I might have heard my predecessor was odd-jobbing it around town these days. Magnus, I think his name was. Bet a fellow drone operator like him would have some insight into all this perplexity. What? Oh, yeah. Must have gotten jammed in there prior to the liberation. Truth be told, I'd forgotten about it. What with all the trouble this terminal's been giving me. If I can get these drones launched, you're welcome.
It's mentioning a baton. Oh, I see it there. That thing's probably going to be either unique or have something interesting on it.
Fresh blood in the talent pool around here with these.
Our target audience here is people who...
Trying to stay on top in the cutthroat world of... Why, of course. Once a drone operator, always a drone operator. Just enter this code and you should be able to circumvent any lockouts. Thank you for making me feel like a vital cog in the system again. Well, now I better get back to cleaning. The only good employee is a useful one, after all.
Poor guy. He seems so happy about his old job, too. Alright. Oh. Let's see. Does I have the required information? Oop. Nope.
Well, look at them go. Kara's gonna be pleased having them added to the arsenal.
Okay, so this thing just does shock damage. Oh, if I get into a fight with a well, more robots, that'll be the thing to use.
Protectorate folks must have been bored out of their skulls before we showed up.
Let's see. If I remember correctly, run over here.
For all these orders.
We sure fixed them. Boy, damn right we did.
Well, I don't exactly need to feel like this, but it is what it is. Yoink.
Takes all sorts.
And I ain't gonna risk it with her.
Let me guess. Gun keeps jamming, armor don't quite fit snug as you like. State your division and I'll get you outfitted, quick and proper, or your next provision's free. Thought these old factories caught a whiff of decrepitude percolating in the air. I'd explain it then. As Chief Replenishment Officer, it's my privileged duty to furnish our brave troops with all of their wartime essentials. You could say I put the ration in liberation. Tell me what you need, and I'll do my ample best to supply you.
Kind of funny,
As a
something I
friendly
learned
reminder, all sales...
Okay, so This is one of the things I'm actually wanting to buy, but unfortunately, I don't have the bits for it. But no, what I was trying to say was something I found out recently. Apparently during World War II, sniper cloak, incoming attacks, fall below. Uh, so fun fact: in World War II, there were Navy barges that actually had ice cream makers on them, just to keep up troop morale. It is also apparently the point that some German troops lost motivation the was the moment they stole an American supply box and found a cake in it. The cake was still moist, by the way, meaning it had to have been baked and flown within like the same
Eyes
day.
open when you pull the trigger. Trainee Lindell, be so kind as to remind us all what the first rule.
Guns are weapons, not toys.
And do we aim weapons at colleagues or at our own unprotected upper stories? Even in the soldiers before you are former protectorate subjects, mainly of the farming variety. No knowledge of combat. Scarce they're accustomed to being told what to do, when to do it, and even how to think. I'm not one to idle in the path of a good faith effort to accelerate education. The faster we can get more soldiers in the field, the better. There's just one problem. I don't know you. So, respectfully, I must ask, what do you feel qualifies you to give instruction to my recruits?
How about 12 degrees in grand motivational oratory? Is that what it says?
I've never heard of such an area of study.
No, you wouldn't have. It's relatively new.
Indeed. Well, your attitude of arrogant superiority is unlikely to resonate with the recruits, I think. Respectfully, I must decline your offer. Please excuse me. Lindell! You've returned. I don't suppose you're here for instruction. I'm not one to idle in the path of a good faith effort to accelerate education. There's just one problem. I don't know you. You do have a certain confidence about you that is presently absent in these recruits. Very well, I'll allow you to... Attention trainees, guns down. That means you too, Simpson?
You have something to say to us?
Let's see, when you hold that gun, remember what you're fighting for. If the Protectorate wins, you'll go back to being farmers. Is that what you want? You're all going... I mean, that's one way to motivate people.
Wait, I know this one. Low overhead and competitive prices.
You're fighting for the person next to you. I was going to say your newfound freedom, but that works too.
The freedom to buy more goods.
Very good, Lindell. Someone has been reading their welcome materials.
Front to back, sir.
It has potential to be so much more. Believe it. When did my character become Naruto? Just remember, aim your sights ahead of where your target's headed. Let's see. Get out of your head. Just point and shoot. It's easy.
Precisely. Anticipate, then react. Now, if Auntie's faith in you is not misplaced, then prove it, trainees! Weapons at the ready! And fire! Well done, trainees! Well done! It appears your words have had their intended effect. Oh, thank law. The trainees seem quite taken with you, too. As I suspect. Please, accept this revolver with Auntie's thanks. Plan willing, I will have as much success deploying your wisdom with my next batch of...
Yep. That was a fun little quest.
Not everyone's cut out for life in an anti-encampment. It's intense, but only 3 to attend.
I think that's just about every quest we can do right now. At least those right. No, there's one more I can do.
What's the fastest way to climb the corporate ladder?
Okay.
Hello again. You get that? How grand. That officially mops up the last of the mess from the buffoons that came before me. And, as promised, my good fortune, and while this might be a tad fewer bits than you were hoping for, just keep watching for paintings of a stylish yellow rose with a split.
Trying to think, where is that symbol on this actual building? Oh, there it is. I'm going to miss these a lot. I mean, if I play Skyrim, I can usually find the signs by the Thieves Guild, but those are a little more obvious for some reason to me.
Ectoplasm. Wait.
Biomass grenades, shock rounds. Grenade that raises a thick screen mist over an area, and the inside camouflages you from enemies and disrupts threat. Those may be very good. I might come back and buy those.
Nope. Heavens to Auntie, you scared the living daylights out of me. Shouldn't sneak up on a man like that. Good way to earn a bullet betwixt the eyes. Guess I should apologize for all that hullabaloo before. Just mistook you for another Look, I know how it sounds, like I'm a few crabbles short of a hurt, but just hear me out. It all started the other night. Saw a personage leaving the greenhouse, late. Figured it for Emmeline, but when I asked her about happened again the next night. Gave chase that time, but lost. I've knocked on doors, peeped a few windows, respectfully, mind you. And I ain't spied anything more exciting than a chair. But then, a being of pure information probably wouldn't linger on this plane any longer than that. Well, maybe. I still don't know all the particulars, yet. But it's one theory. Yeah, we are all molecular machines, and what? I certainly won't say no to having a fresh set of lamps on the scene. Just be careful.
Well, I've done, as I found out, the way you actually do this quest. Take that. Is what you're supposed to do is come into this house, talk to him, find that note, come to this terminal, access it, and then head downstairs. Ironically, first time I did this, I did it
Saw
wrong.
you coming this time.
Very good. Thing I did not. I hit that by accident. Real quick. I can't save my game. Why can I not save my game? Okay, I need more engineering for that. Okay, I'm not sure why I can't save. Okay.
I suppose it was only a matter of time until we were discovered. Though what an odd thing to die for. Apples. Spare me such timid drivel. We needn't waste time bandying lies. Of course, I know why you're really here. You have come to exact retribution for our larceny at your greenhouse. The greenhouse's stolen bounty offered a healthy alternative to gorging ourselves on that vending machine poison. Alas, I was spotted on 1 or 2 forays. Starving? Hardly. We have greater stores of strength than you suppose. This hunger is a momentary distraction, nothing more.
Yeah, you'll be plenty distracted by the excruciating pain I'm about to inflict on you.
Such intimidation tactics will not work on me, Invader.
Is this a secret cellar? And hidden in plain sight, damn near. Guess the greenhouse thefts had a more worldly explanation after all. Well, if they're only flesh and bone protectorate, bullets should do nicely then.
Let no witnesses escape. Kill them both.
Get down!
Guess I had this mystery all wrong. Small part of me was hoping... Nah, never mind. It's downright foolish. I lost a friend in the invasion. A good friend. Thought maybe all this was her trying to send me a message of some kind. Like I said, foolish. She was. Yeah. Well, that feels good to say aloud, even if it hurts too. Romantic entanglements ain't exactly encouraged between troopers, especially in the same division. Supposedly compromises our decision-making in the field. But I digress. Thanks for your help, and for listening to my languishments. Glad someone else might remember her now, too.
And now we put our weapon away and take that. That. Basically just loot everything they got down here. And yeah, the reason I just went straight for the attack is simply the fact that, well, no matter how you do that conversation, they're going to attack you. At least from my experience. And since I'm now level 4, means I can now pick another perk. Not taking commando. No. Good. 50% slower. Poisoning on drug crash. Medical inhaler. We'll fight for you. Now that could be useful to avoid let's see. Temporary tame hostile creatures, having them fight for your side for a moderate duration. You can tame unaware hostile creatures by sneaking up to them and enough medical skill. Could be useful. Then there's perks down here that if I just level up something I could probably get. But again, I'm going to have to look through these. I mean, this would be nice, the extra damage. This is one I'm definitely going to want to get once I have the chance to get it. Forget which one's the engineering skill. From what I've heard, this one is actually bugged, unfortunately. Basically, apparently if you fully modify it, it doesn't give you the damage. This is one I'm wanting to get because, okay, so if you guys remember that armor I showed you earlier that we could buy, it gives you a gunpowder and scrap metal. To make bullets, you need gunpowder and scrap metal. And this armor gives you armor value for every 50 bits you created. So, if done correctly, you can very easily get a ton of armor just by basically letting a weak enemy constantly attack you. Let's see. Body armor gains an additional armor mod slot, allowing, yeah. Honestly, after looking through these, kind of sad that I actually skipped out on science. Because there is a skill down here under science that would have been helpful. Let's see, where is it? That's just good for shock damage. Come on. I'm not even sure. Automatically activates without spending energy. Yeah, I think this is the one I'm wanting. So this is going to be a tool we're going to get later. Unfortunately, since I don't, because I blocked out science, I can't get that. But it is what it is. Alright. So with that out of the way, I still can't save for some reason. I'm not sure why I can't save. But basically we just want to come over here because in the next one I need to figure out how to save. Can I not save because I haven't done that tutorial?
On your acquisition of the dematerializer. The dispenser is now functioning normally.
I'm surprised I can spot that from all the way over here. But no, I can't save. Huh. Well, I'm going to call this one apart, and I'll see you guys in the next one. If you've enjoyed, then please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Till then, have a good one.